Serene, calm, peaceful. That is the field before the lines and bases are put down. The grounds crew performs the same ritual for every game on every field, laying chalk lines, putting down bases, mowing the outfield. It's as timeless as the game itself, and it's all in anticipation of 2 words: play ball.
For the first time in this Dixie Junior Boys World Series, the hosts will take the stage here in the South Carolina Low Country. It's the Beaufort County All-Stars tourney opener against the Livingston, Texas squad, representing the Lone Star State. And welcome back to our Dixie Boys and Junior Boys World Series coverage here on BCTV. Wes Kerr and Max Araj here with you. And Max, this is a familiar spot for some of these Beaufort County kids who reached the Dixie Youth World Series 3 years ago in the minors division. And that experience of tremendous success would be critical as they compete here on the home turf here today.
Yeah, absolutely. They have the experience at different levels. So, this team is a very strong team. Don't look into the fact that they're the host. They are one of the top teams in South Carolina coming into this tournament, and they're going to have a real good game here against the team from Livingston, Texas.
Which they earned their spot automatically as the host, but still a very good squad. You've seen what they've done in divisions past. And when you have the opportunity to play with your guys for a long time, there's some camaraderie and bonding that develops, and it just makes you better as a team. So to not count out the host here, they should be given a strong test immediately against this Texas team.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't. Texas usually brings out some of the stronger teams each year into this tournament. So, Beaufort County, while they are good, they got to be vigilant and they got to be attentive to how good this Texas team can be.
Warm afternoon here at Burton Wells Park here in Beaufort, South Carolina. Great to have a full day of baseball after rain coming through here last night. We had to push things back, only got a couple innings in, but able to catch up on what we missed on Friday and proceed further the tournament. So great to see the sunshine once again here in Beaufort County and Beaufort, South Carolina.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a hop, skip, and a jump away from the banks of the Broad River, and what a great atmosphere it has been so far today here at Burton Wells Park.
Look at this tremendous crowd we've seen throughout all 3 of these fields, but these parents, these families have come here for these guys. And got the extra special, of course, for Beaufort County because they are the hosts. And it means something to play well and pick up some wins here in your home tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. You're on your home soil. This is your yard. And you got to protect your yard as best as you can here against this very strong Livingston, Texas team.
I'm expecting you're going to see a tremendous game. I expect a competitive one. I think it starts with who can produce on the mound. Can you get that quality outing from your starter and set the tone this first game? It's so huge in a double elimination tournament setting. You want to get that strong outing from your first guy. That sets the tone.
Yeah, absolutely. And, it could be a very much so a high-scoring game, or it could be a very good pitching duel. You just never know with these games where the direction is going to go. And at any second, the game could change and the momentum could go one side to another.
Introductions are complete as we get ready for the home plate meeting as Beaufort County kids take the field. And just awesome to see this become in fruition now, because this is something that these teams and this organization has eyed for a while the opportunity to host a World Series tournament on your home field, in your home community. And we see all the tremendous support here throughout the county rallying around this team. And you'd love to see them put together an excellent performance here in the first game here today. Here on Field 2, Burton Wells Park in beautiful Beaufort, South Carolina. As we'll set the lineups here for Livingston, Texas. Bentley Jernigan, the leadoff hitter. Jack Ruiz will bat second. Jake Young will hit third. Braden Goins will be your cleanup hitter. Braxton Smith hitting fifth. Keith Randolph batting sixth. Michael Murphy hitting seventh. Field hitting eighth. And Ryder Surrency, the ninth batter. And on the mound for Beaufort County, one of those kids was with that World Series minor squad, Colt Sparger taking the mound.
Yeah. A lot of familiar names here on this Beaufort County team from that World Series team back in the day when they were playing at the minors level. So I expect to see a lot of hard grit and determination from their starting pitcher today.
Sparger was one of those many young men back a couple years in 2021 when they won the district easily over in Bluffton. They went over to the South Carolina State Tournament, had to battle through that last game. They lost the first championship game, then came back to win the second game to advance to the World Series, which I believe was in Laurel, Mississippi that year.
Yes.
And represented the Low Country in South Carolina well. And here they are again 3 years later, and they've grown up a bit. They're teenagers now. And we'll see how they perform here against this Livingston, Texas squad as we are just making the finishing touches of preparations on what has become a warm but pretty afternoon. Sun is shining, partly cloudy skies here in Beaufort, South Carolina. Just about to get to 3 o'clock. We were supposed to play this game at 2, but the game before us went a little long. We are getting set 89 degrees here at first pitch, so a warm one as expected into July in this low country summer. It's great to have some baseball out here, and there's nothing better than watching some World Series championship youth baseball here in the summer.
Yeah, absolutely. And, while it may be hot and humid, these boys know how to play in this kind of weather. So they are ready. They are pumped and they are ready to go here.
Definitely have played in these conditions before throughout their travel ball careers and in their Dixie youth and Dixie boys careers as well. So here we go. We're in the Dixie Junior Boys World Series bracket. Of course, we have 2 tournaments ongoing, the Dixie Junior Boys and Dixie Boys. And so this is the first game for both of these 2 teams. We're making his final preparations, and here we go. Throw goes down to second. Long drive, long plane ride. It's a long car drive to get here, but
number 4.
Those who did go via the road, well worth it to see these kids compete for a Dixie Junior Boys World Series Championship. And it all gets underway for these 2 teams right now as Bentley Jernigan steps into the box here against Colt Sparger. Kicks and delivers, and the first pitch. This is inside for ball 1, underway. Another excellent crowd here on this Saturday afternoon. Lined into left field, it's a leadoff single for Bentley Jernigan. Wasting no time.
Now batting number 1, Jack Ruiz.
Pretty swing there as he drills one to left to open up the ball game, and now Jack Ruiz. So Texas Livingston lineup. Look to string some base runners together early here. Mr. Max Araj here. Thanks for joining us on BCTV. We'll be here all afternoon and into the evening. Junior boys and boys World Series action all weekend and into this coming week. Lots of baseball to come. Nothing better than watch some baseball, especially for with it being a Big World Championship on the line. This is up high to Ruiz. Archer looking to find his spots here. They're giving up the leadoff single to Jernigan. He's on first base. Nobody out here in the first inning. That's popped up into the shallow depths of the outfield, and it'll be Sepulveda making the catch for the first out for Beaufort County. Big honor to be the host for this kind of tournament. There's one thing to do it for a state tournament like a World Series. I mean, this is as big as it gets. And you're playing for your state, you're playing for your community. That gets the juices flowing right there. I mean, you are representing your area because not many times you get to host a World Series tournament. It's very rare.
Yeah, it is. And that adrenaline boost could help Beaufort County in a long way. Give them a little bit of some home field advantage and some momentum to start out this game.
Jake Young, the batter, 1-1 counts. Bader in left for Beaufort County. Sepulveda in center, Moore in right. Going on and missed. It goes to 1-2. Carter gets one past Young up high. Smith at third, Cooler at shortstop, Wareham at second, Shipsack at first. Simmons behind the plate for the hosts. 1-2 count coming to Jake Young. Takes a look at first, though. Hold on for a second. And get ready to deal 1 to the Young. In there for strike 3. Paints the inside corner. First strikeouts for Colt Sparger. Hit that back door. Perfectly there. And second out, Rain goes the cleanup hitter there.
Spurgeon really good early on in this game.
They're giving up that leadoff single. We set down 2 in a row. That one's flying over into right. And a diving attempt, but the catch isn't made by Moore. Great effort there by the Beaufort County right fielder, unable to secure it in his glove, and over the third goes Goins. Over the third goes Jernigan. Goins to first on the single.
Now, number 11, Braxton Smith.
There's on the corners with 2 away for Braxton Smith. Tremendous effort there by Moore in right field. I thought he had a chance, but just could not get to that one. It was tailing a little bit in front of him. Blowing away ball 1 from Sparger here to Smith. For a called strike. Sparger with a chance to escape this jam here in the first. Set the tone for this Beaufort County squad. 2 on base, 2 away. 1-1 pitch. Bouncer. Pitcher will grab it. And the throw to second's not going to be in time. And it's going to be an infield base hit for Smith to bring in the first run of the ball game. A little squibbler and a tough break there for Sparger, just unable to get to it in time.
Number 2, Randolph.
Just kind of dribbled into the right spot there.
An RBI hit for Smith, and it's 1-0 Livingston. Being Randolph. All right. Randolph. Runners on first and second and 2 outs. 2-0 as Randolph takes one outside. Unlucky for Sparger there is it's a little dribbler infield single to open the scoring. 2-0 first backer. Into the side. Ball's behind 3-0 here. The Randolph, one ball away from loading the bases. Rio finds its way in the strike zone for a call strike. Yeah, game's going all over the place here. 3 field on the premises of the park as that one is swung on and missed. And he comes back from a 3-0 count to make it 3-2. Barger prepares and throws the payoff. Runners in motion. Pitches foul back, and he spoiled it. Runners will have to go back to first and second. Get a head start here on a 3-2 with 2 away. Big moment early in this ball game here in the top of the first inning. Love to hold them to 1 if you're Beaufort County. Texas would love to put a crooked number up on the board. 3-2. It's up high for ball 4, and the bases are loaded. Nice job there by Randolph to draw the walk and win the battle. And the bases will be loaded for the 7-hitter, Michael Murphy.
This is a situation where you don't want to make a mistake.
He went for strike 1. Could not pull up this swing. So 0-1 count here for Murphy with the bases juiced. And then 1. Sliced foul right side. He's got an 0-2. 1 strike away. Sparger goes to his signature strikeout pitch here as he tries to escape the bases loaded jam. Nothing then 2. Here comes. Swing and miss. Colt Sparger escapes the bases loaded jam to prevent any further damage, but Livingston, Texas does get on the board with a run after a half inning. Texas 1. Beaufort County coming up. You're watching the 2024 Dixie Junior Boys World Series on BCTV.
At Beaufort County Parks and Recreation, we're renewing our commitment to our community through respect, integrity, and a standard of excellence. Whether you want to grow your family through fun and affordable sports, exercise, activities, or swimming, we'll show you and your family courtesy, compassion, and dignity every step of the way. Come rise with us for the fun of it.
What's going on, everybody? I hope you're enjoying the game as much as I am. My name is Javon Livingston, founder of Beaufort Zone, and we're looking for sponsors for our live streams. We're going to be broadcasting Beaufort High sports all year long. So you name it, football, volleyball, basketball, softball, baseball, all right here on Beaufort's Own. And we're looking for sponsors. So send us an email at info@beaufortzone.com.
First at bats for the hosts in this Dixie Junior Boys World Series. Beaufort County, South Carolina, coming up to the plates in their debut on a weekend, hosting this 2024 edition of the Dixie Junior Boys World Series. And Zach Shipshack, leadoff hitter. As we mentioned at the top, one of those tremendous kids who were parts a 2021 minors run when they were in the 10U division in Dixie Youth Baseball. Here they are, the Dixie Boys, Junior Boys World Series, is takes a called strike from the starting pitcher Ryder Surrency for Livingston, Texas. One, that's inside and low. Huge win for Beaufort County and defense to hold Livingston to just the one run. The bases loaded jam. Back at the plate left side, and that one almost to the other field. Gotta watch out because you have 3 games going at once, and those balls can come from anywhere, especially if you're a spectator down there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a fly zone wherever you stand or sit. There's always a chance you might get hit with one. So
2-2 to count. Here to Ship Shack. Great to see these young men again after covering them in that run 3 years ago, and that's sliced left side, tailing foul. Will get at play for a foul ball.
solid at bat here.
Actually, what you love to see here, your leadoff hitter up that pitch count for Surrency, make it sit so for him, find a way to get on base. As we leadoff hitter, 2-2 the counts here against Ryder Surrency. Kicks and delivers. Going inside, ball 3. It's a full count. Well done here from Ship Shack. 3-2 payoff on its way from Surrency. It's low for ball 4. What an at bat to start things off from Ship Shack. And this job, drawing leadoff walk. Now Marion Simmons steps in, the number 2 hitter. Ashton Smith hitting 3rd. Noah Sepulveda, the cleanup hitter. Spurgeon, the pitcher, batting 5th for Beaufort County. Russell Cooler hitting 6th. Hogan Wareham, Charles Moore, Stephen Mater, the 7-8-9 hitters. Currency checks on first base, and Ship Shack back in safely. And time is called here. It's the on-deck hitter. Retrieved the loose ball right to the backstop. Currency deals. Called strike on the lower part of the zone. Ball was 1. Sun is out here this afternoon. Great to see after a very cloudy and stormy day yesterday. Swung on in this. 0-2 hole here for Marion Simmons. You got it. Shortly at first for Ship Shack. The 0-2. Outside the throw to second will be dropped by the shortstop. At second base is Ship Shack. He's in a scoring position. There's nobody out, so here comes Beaufort County. Nine-run scoring position. Ground ball right side. Second baseman scoops it up. Throws the first and gets the out. Nice range there from Haynes. What a productive out. Ship Shack moves to third. That is how it's done.
Now batting number 27.
So you got a tying run at third base with 1 out for Ashton Smith. Defensively for Texas, Murphy in left, Young in center, Ruiz in right field. Delivers to the plate. It's the outside corner, strike 1. Goings at third base, Smith with short, Haynes at second, Randolph at first, turning in behind the plate for Livingston, Texas. And 1. One on and missed. Being able to control that one from getting away, so Ship Shack stays at third. into the count. Beaufort County trying to tie things up here in the first. Currency ready for the 0-2. Bouncer right back to the pitcher. He will keep the runner at third, but now he's breaking for the plate to throw back to the catcher, and they're going to get the tag as making his way to second is Smith, but they do get the lead runner, and there's two away. Shipshack retired on a rundown.
Now batting number 50.
That's a the force out. Great job by Thurency to first keep his eye on the runner at third and get that lead runner to eventually be retired. There's still a chance here for Beaufort County. Runner on second with two away, and it will be the cleanup hitter, Noah Sepulveda. He was a key factor in that 2021 World Series run as well. Upstairs, ball one. Defense is so, you know this well. Someone who's played the game for a while. Defense so important in the scope of a baseball game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, oh boy.
That one trickles into center field, but no advancement.
Close call at second there.
Fifth and second, two away. 1-0 Livingston, Texas. Livingston, Texas against Beaufort County, South Carolina. Who's this tournament? Fouled back. Fly here, South Carolina, Palmetto State. It's so awesome to host a tournament like this. Two tournaments in one. 24 teams have come here to Beaufort County. 1-1. Those just misses. Looked almost like a called strike on that inside corner, but stayed inside. 2-1 to count. The Sepulveda at the plate. See the lips. Outside, good take by Noah Sepulveda. These guys, here's count here, 3-1. Chance to be more selective here and look for the pitch that he wants. 3-1 to the plate. Fly ball over to right field. Reed's chasing towards it. Like this is a foul ball. The count goes full, so Burr will get a head start at second base and Ashton Smith. As Beaufort County looks to tie the game. 3-2 from Surency. Dribbler right back to pitcher. He fields, fires the first, inning over. So Beaufort County, couple of chances to even up this game, but strand a runner at second base after one. It's 1-0 Texas. You're watching the 2024 Dixie Junior Boys World Series on BCTV.
And welcome back to the Dixie Boys World Series. And the World Series is brought to you by Beaufort County Television. Beaufort County Television, watch your local government and community in action on Beaufort County Television. Download our free app and tune in for all things Beaufort County, available on all major streaming devices. And Beaufort's Own Media, the ultimate in Beaufort County Schools live game coverage, as well as Loco Sports, your #1 online source for sports news in the South Carolina Lowcountry. And we go into the top of the second. It is a 1-0 game in favor of Livingston, Texas. Good game so far here. Wes, what are we looking at going into the top of the second inning? What does Beaufort County need to do to get back into the game?
You know, you got to be pleased with the start, both defensively, pitching, and on offense as well. That one's drilled into the right center gap, and it's going to be extra bases for the DH Luke Field, simply driving one to the gap with a leadoff double. That's not what you wanted to see to start off the second inning if you're Beaufort County. Field, the 8-hitter, showing off some power. He's at second with nobody out, and now Ryder Surency, the pitcher, will step in.
And looks like for a second I thought there was a pinch runner coming in, but I don't think so.
On a miss by Surency, a utility player. Not only does he pitch, but he also plays some third and he plays outfield.
Yeah, you'd love to have a guy like that on your team, someone who can play pretty much anywhere.
Picking up high. His favorite pro athlete, Ellie De La Cruz. That's a terrific choice.
It is a terrific
choice. Dynamic young player. Man, that guy can absolutely fly.
Yeah, definitely the future of Major League Baseball right now. The guy can fly around the bases and he can smack some home runs.
Right side. Wow. Most exciting young players in the sport. Ellie De La Cruz for the Cincinnati Reds. There's a 1-2 here on Surency. Field at second after the leadoff double. Onto the plate. Here it comes. Taking up high. Here from this number 9 hitter, the shorter on the mound for this Texas squad. 2-2. Okay, foul back. Job to battle and stay alive here. Important to have some quality at bats here at the bottom of your lineup. In that year with Livingston, Texas. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Up high for ball 3. Just missed a little up in the zone.
Strong at bat here with a runner in scoring position. Now they're going to try to find a way to score this run in.
Comes the payoff. Swung on and missed. Colt Sparger bounces back, gets the K of Surency. Pitcher retires the opposing pitcher. 1 down. At the top of the lineup we go in Bentley Jernigan. Single and scored the game's only run so far. 1-0 here in the second. Texas leads it. High pop up. Baseman calling for it, and it's Chip Shack who makes the catch. 2 down. Economical at bat there for Sparger as he gets him quickly. So too quickly away now for Jax Reed. After leadoff double. Okay, a chance to get out of it. It will be ripped into left field. They will keep the runner at third in field. Good job by Mater to get that ball right in there quickly. It was hit hard, so did not give much of an opportunity for Field to test the chance of going for it. But they will have runners on the corners for Jake Young.
Now you look at this and you got options to get a force play out at second and first. So hopefully Beaufort can get out of this one without allowing a run, which would be huge for them.
Traffic in the base path so far today. First and third, 2 outs. Inside, ball 1. Young struck out looking back in the first inning. 2 strikeouts on the day so far for Colt Sparger. 1 ball, no strikes. Bats up high. Field at third, Ruiz at first. That's fouled back to the screen. The County, the host hanging tough, looking to keep this a 1-0 ball game. Here in the top of the second. 2-1. Ranger deals home. Hit left side. Good scoop on the third baseman. Smith throw over the first, and it's scooped up by Shipshack. What a play. From Smith to Shipshack across the diamond. Beautiful defense to get Beaufort County out of the jam here in the second. It remains a 1-0 ball game as we head to the bottom of the second inning. You're watching the 2024 Dixie Junior Boys World Series on BCTV.
Hello, I'm Joe Passament, Chairman of Beaufort County Council. Happy New Year to you and yours. Beaufort County is growing at a record pace. If you are new to the area or just visiting, we want to welcome you to our beautiful Low Country. Whether you are here to eat, stay, or play, enjoy yourself and welcome to Beaufort County.
Thank you for watching the DB Baseball World Series on Beaufort County Television. Watch your local government and community in action on Beaufort County Television. Thank you for watching the DB Baseball World Series, brought to you by Beaufort's own media, the ultimate in Beaufort County Schools live game coverage. Thank you for watching the DB Baseball World Series, brought to you by Local's Restaurant, Convenience, and Specialty Store on Possum Hill Road in Beaufort.
Goes down to the second right for the bottom of the second inning. A tight game so far. Livingston, Texas, leading Beaufort County, South Carolina, 1-0. And here comes Beaufort County back to the plate. Colt Sparger, the starting pitcher for the host, will step in to lead off of the plate. Takes called strike 1, the breaking ball. Well, Sparger has done a great job working out some trouble. The bases loaded jam and first and third situation in the second. Big cut to miss, strike 2 for Sparger. That's outside. Big Braves fan, favorite player, Ronald Acuna Jr. One, two, called strike. Oh, beautiful placement there by Serenty to pick up his first strikeout of the day. And there's one away. Fuller now will step in.
Now batting 24, Russell Fuller.
Let's see, Yields. And a called strike. Trying his groove to start off this second inning. Up into one. And into left field. And that will be a single for Russell Cooler. C9 base hit. One on and one out now. Hit in the right spot between third and short. And now Hogan Wareham comes up to the plate. Impressed from what I've seen so far from this Beaufort County team.
They've been able to stay into this game, able to get out of the situations on defense, which is really important, especially against Texas, which has looked strong so far in this game. But Beaufort County has looked strong as well, and they are, continuing to pound on Texas and hopefully eventually be able to tie this ball game up.
Cooler at first with one out. Hogan Wareham, the number 7 hitter, up against Surrency. Inside. Summer afternoon here in Beaufort, South Carolina. That one's fouled back. Strike 2. Favorite baseball movie, The Sandlot.
Yep, definitely a classic there. Among some of the greatest baseball movies ever made.
Oh, in the dirt. Balls and 2 strikes. Hogan Wareham.
Yeah, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
So outside.
Set the 1-2. And foul off to the left side.
Full count here with the runner on. If they can get 2 runners on, this could get interesting for Beaufort County.
He checks back on the runner at first as Russell Cooler.
The
Step back.
Next pitch is hit on the ground by Simmons to second.
3-2.
Up to first. And it's going to be in time. Good play.
Foul back.
By Liam Smalley.
Wareham stays alive here.
Wind picking up a little bit here. See if that could potentially be a factor in this game.
One on this for strike 3, so 2 Ks in the inning for Surrency. And now it'll be Rawls Moore. Number 8 hitter here for Beaufort County. 1 runner on first base, 2 outs. Bottom 2. Inside. Moore had to back out of the way a bit. He delivers. Missing his pair outside. We know the count.
Number 10, Reagan Bowman.
Finds a strike zone. Lower half of the plate. County to even this thing up here in the second. Down 1-0. Cooler at first base. Get to the right side. He gets through for a base hit. Cooler will stay at second. And the inning stays alive here for Beaufort County. 2 runners on, 2 away. Beautiful piece of hitting to the right side. Now, you on base for Stephen Mayer, the 9-hitter. One the counts. Big opportunity here for the host. One. Not the last small ball we've seen here. A couple of infield knocks and a couple of singles here in this inning for Beaufort County from Fuller and Moore. Get himself a shot here, bringing some runs home. 0-2 now from Surrency to the plate. Maynard trying to come through here. Good eye for takes one up high. And two. Hit high into left field, but hanging up for Murphy to make the catch. So a couple of runners stranded for Beaufort County. After two complete, it's a 1-0 lead for Livingston, Texas. You're watching the 2024 Dixie Junior Boys World Series on BCTV. We're in the top of the third inning. Livingston, Texas against Beaufort County, South Carolina. Texas squad up 1-0 after two frames. Wes Kerr, Max Araj here with you from Burton Wells Park in Beaufort, South Carolina. We've got a beautiful Saturday afternoon for some Dixie Junior Boys World Series baseball. Old strike to start it off from Holt Sparger on Braden Goins. And one. This is down low. One run coming in off a Braxton Smith RBI single in the top of the first. Has held up so far. On one called strike. The upper part of the strike zone, and Sparger jumps ahead. 1-2. And that's outside off the glove of Simmons. Starters have been strong so far, have weathered some storms early. Strikes. And you balls 2 strikes the pitch. Taken outside, ball 3. One tight game so far between the hosts of this tournament. One from Livingston, Texas. It's in the air to the right side. Coming in is the right fielder Moore to make the grab, and there's one gone. Long at bat, Goins retired on the F9. And now Braxton Smith, who had that clutch RBI hit. Stood up as the only run so far today. First offering to Smith, taken for a called strike. Favorite song is classic Beat It by Michael Jackson.
There we go.
Good taste there.
If that's the case, I need to see him. If he gets a walk, I need to see him do the moonwalk.
Moonwalk,
to the
oh,
first base,
that's
man.
necessary.
I need to see it.
Definitely impressive.
We got some other games going on here at Burton Wells Park, and we got some great broadcasting crews alongside us.
We have an all-star cast this weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, over on Field 1, we have the incredible crew from WHHI, Marcus Walsh and Kevin Libby. And then over here on Field 3, we have the great Javon Livingston heading it up for
Beaufort's own.
for that game. And all good. We are all good friends with each other, so we all have enjoyed
This
so
is so
far.
much fun. I'm having
Yeah,
so
it's
much fun right now.
I absolutely love this. Getting all the crews from around the Beaufort area, as well as the rest of the Low Country, to broadcast these games for you guys.
This is like a once-in-a-lifetime thing, too. I mean, be able to host a World Series at this magnitude. Yeah, that all the best teams. I mean, great baseball. Of these 13, 14-year-olds. These are the future guys you're going to see, not just the high school level, but eventually college and professional baseball. So
Yeah.
get that first look at some of these players we're going to be talking about years down the road.
Especially with this being one of the biggest tournaments in the history of Burton Wells Park.
Yeah.
And, you know, 24 teams going at it. And, you know, we got all the games today, bracket games and whatnot. But eliminations will start on Sunday. And
No one's going home.
that's when the real work
Yeah.
starts to begin.
No one's going home today. And as they call the business end of the tournament, starts tomorrow with some elimination games. 2, bounce foul right side. Randolph staying alive.
Well, out there. Number 5.
3-2 coming from Sparger. He's battling here in this third inning. 3-2 to the plate. Up high, draws a walk. Not get the 1-2-3 inning here. So Randolph with his second walk of the ball game. Tremendous discipline from the number 6 hitter in Cade Randolph, and now Michael Murphy gets his turn.
Number 27, Michael Murphy.
That's one on base. Sparger deals. In for a called strike, hits the inside corner. Favorite artist is Zach Bryan. He stars in the country music scene this year. A 1 gets away from the catcher Simmons, and the second goes Randolph. You'd expect from being from Texas. He's a Houston Astros fan. His favorite player, Jose Altuve. Runner on second. Astros are on the come up. They're right there with the Seattle Mariners at the top of the American League West. So that's going to be an interesting race.
Yeah,
Down the stretch.
absolutely.
Popped up, and that will be caught. A diving play by Sepulveda to end the inning. A web gem in center field here in the third to strand Cade Randolph at second base. Tremendous catch from Noah Sepulveda to end the inning. After 2.5, it's still 1-0 Texas. You're watching the 2024 Dixie Junior Boys World Series at BCTV.
Emergency vehicles are everywhere. Do you know what to do when you hear their sirens? Pull over and put your blinkers on. Move safely to the side of the road and let them pass. If you aren't able to pull over, please slow down. Pay attention to traffic and try not to rubberneck. Keep all your attention on the traffic around you. More people are on the roads driving to work, school, or the beach, and just living their lives. Our first responders, fire, police, and EMS save lives every day. We need to help them do their jobs safely, and at the end of the day, we'll all go home to our families.
Thank you for watching the DB Baseball World Series, brought to you by Loco Sports, your #1 online source for sports news in the South Carolina Lowcountry.
Looking for a great career opportunity? Beaufort County, South Carolina has several job openings in areas that will match your skill set. We're looking for emergency medical professionals, detention center officers, stormwater and ground crews, aircraft mechanics, alcohol and drug specialists, medical professionals, IT specialists, library assistants, bus drivers, and much more. Beaufort County offers competitive salaries, best-in-class benefits, and a positive work environment. Apply today at BeaufortCountySC.gov.
And welcome back to the Dixie Boys World Series here at Burton Wells Park in Beaufort, South Carolina. And the Dixie Boys World Series is brought to you by Beaufort County Television. Watch your local government and community in action on Beaufort County Television. Download our free app and tune in for all things Beaufort County, available on all major streaming devices. Also brought to you by WHHI. WHHI News, the #1 news leader in Beaufort, Hampton, and Jasper County in South Carolina. Download our free app and stay informed on all things Lowcountry with the WHHI app, available on all major streaming devices. And Beaufort Visitor and Conventions Bureau. Come check out. Visit Beaufort.com. Come live, work, and play in beautiful Beaufort, South Carolina. And we head to the bottom of the third inning. The score remains the same. It is 1-0 in favor of Livingston, Texas. Beaufort County has been able to hold their own, but let's see if they can try and tie this game up here in the bottom of the third.
Yeah, you have to be pleased by the way they've come out here today so far. And this catch in center from Sepulveda, which could have brought home a run. I say most likely did save a run. So we'll see what this Beaufort County team can do at the play here in the third. Shipshack, the lead off there. They started off top of the order due up. Going down low. Starting to see a starter here for Texas, but check the number here.
Leading off the bottom of the third inning.
3-0. That's outside.
Number 5, Marion Simmons.
Marion Simmons, the batter.
Yeah, spot. No. Small ball. You know that we were looking at some way. It is not. That's it. I was thinking it's all. I think they're going to put a ball of water in that.
Now batting number 27. Number 27.
Ashton Smith now to the plate. Runner on second base. We have a new pitcher in the game. It's Paxton Drake for Livingston. That one is swung on and missed.
This is the opportunity Beaufort County has right here is you got a runner in scoring position. You need to find a way to get that runner home.
Outside. Ashton Smith reaching a fielder's choice back in the first inning. Fouled one back
Number 9.
to the backstop.
Dorsey.
So see what Drake can do taking over on the mound. Wearing number 21. Outside.
Oh, strike. 2 balls in the stretch.
Good at bat here, but you got to advance the base runner here. With only one out, you got options here, but you need to find a way to score a run.
And there for strike three. Great pitch there from Paxton Drake to ring up Ashton Smith. Out number 2. It'll be up to Noah Sepulveda, who made the tremendous diving catch in center the top half of the inning. And he takes strike 1. Seconds 2 away. And just misses a hair outside. Great take by Sepulveda. At 1-1. Decent lead at second for Shipshack. Looking outside. Good discipline here at the plate by some of these Beaufort County Airs. Sepulveda looking to tie this game up after making the great catch in center. Bouncer collected by the shortstop. Smith throws over to Randolph to get the third out. So another runner scored, stranded in scoring position for Beaufort County. And through 3, we've got a tight one here. 1-0. Livingston, Texas over Beaufort County, South Carolina. You're watching the 2024 Dixie Junior Boys World Series on BCTV.
Thank you for watching the DB Baseball World Series, brought to you by Beaufort County, South Carolina Parks and Recreation. Come rise with us. Thank you for watching the DB Baseball World Series, brought to you by visitbeaufort.com. Live, work, and play in beautiful Beaufort, South Carolina. Thank you for watching the DB Baseball World Series, brought to you by WHHI Television. WHHI News, the #1 news leader in Beaufort, Hampton, and Jasper counties in South Carolina.
The beautiful Beaufort County Passive Parks are your natural outdoor getaway. Our accessible, nature-based outdoor recreation is perfect for hiking, biking, enjoying wildlife, nature studies, family picnics, relaxing, and more. Experience the feels and sounds of nature at the Beaufort County Passive Parks. Visit our website for park locations and more information.
Thank you for watching, and congratulations to the teams that made it to the 2024 DBB World Series. We hope you are enjoying beautiful Beaufort County, South Carolina.
We're in the top half of the 4th inning, a competitive game here on Field 2, Burton Wells Park, Beaufort, South Carolina, Dixie Junior Boys World Series. It's a 1-0 lead for Livingston, Texas, as we start at the top of the 4th. Sparger remains on the mound. Field the batter. Stoffering, this is low. Ready for that first offering.
And Kevin Dell, this is like sponsor 2024.
They popped up right side.
Television, download our free app, turn in all things. So turn in.
One of the better games so far in this tournament was it's a really close game, real good defensive game, and might I say, as of right now, it's Donnybrook at the moment.
Looks like it's going to be anyone's game at the moment. Beaufort County has hung him well. Got a couple of golden opportunities for Texas early. 2-1. That's up high. Favorable hitters count here for Fielder. Smoked a double to right center back in the second. Showing some power at the 8 spot. That is smoked again, the same spot. A carbon copy of what we saw earlier, and he will be now 2 for 2 with 2 doubles. Luke Field showing off early. My goodness, a replica of what we saw earlier. Beautiful swing to that gap.
And now some pressure on for Beaufort County as there's a runner in scoring position with still no outs here in the top of the 4th.
So will be Paxton Drake will hit in replacement of Thurency. Outside ball 1.
Now a lefty-lefty matchup.
That is connected on and driven to right. Unable to control his more. That will allow the run to score in Luke Field. And just like that, it's a 2-0 lead now for Livingston, Texas. RBI knock from Drake on his first at-bat of the day. The order coming up big here for Texas. It's now a 2-0 lead. And now we turn it back to Jernigan. There's loud contact here in the 4th inning for Texas. 2 straight at-bats.
It's running number 55, Ryder Stearns.
All right, Stearns comes back in the game to pinch run at first base. Batter is Jernigan. 1 for 2 so far today. So that is called. Texas doubling their lead up now 2-0 here in the top of the 4th against the hosts of Beaufort County, South Carolina. Still nobody out in the inning. 1 run in and 1 runner on first. Taken upstairs by Jernigan.
Just got some breaking news in terms of the Major League Baseball world. The Yankees have just finalized the deal to acquire outfielder Jazz Chisholm from the Marlins.
A blockbuster trade at the deadline. Jazz Chisholm Jr. Electric. Miami Marlin is now a New York Yankee.
And a huge addition to that Yankees team.
Yep.
That
already has Juan Soto, Aaron Judge, among others. That will be a huge compliment to the stars they already have in New York as they try to compete down that top wild card spot in the American League. But that is a blockbuster deal. Here, just a few days before the deadline, Jazz Chisholm heading to the Yankees.
Yes, you can.
Check back here on the pinch runner, Surency, who started the game at that 9 spot. Then Drake came in to pitch and there here. Now Surency, the pinch runner, as that was bounced the shortstop. He'll flip it to second for 1 over the first, and look like they'll be in time to turn 2. They do get the lead runner.
Right fielder, Max Louise.
Yeah, it's just a tremendous swing. He's got some good wheels as well. He's going to be a big difference maker for this Yankees squad. Louise grounds one through the hole between first and second. It's a base hit. Will stay at first and second. He's with his second hit of the game. And now here come the bats here for Texas in this 4th inning.
Trying to bat in number 6, Jake Young.
Jake Young, the batter. Now smoked off the bat, but fouled the left side. Favorite player, Yuli Gurriel. Spent a lot of time with the Houston Astros. One. Taken upstairs. It's going to be interesting because you have Baltimore, who has most of this season, at least recently, has been in the top spot of the American League East. The Yankees occupied that spot for a bit. The insertion, electric hitter like Chisholm could make a difference. The Yankees. But the wild card race is going to be a lot of fun because you have the Yankees should hold on to their spot, you would think, but then you have Minnesota, then you have Kansas City, a really fun Royals team, then you have the Boston Red Sox right there, who just had a big win over the Yankees last night at Fenway. So it's good, and really both leagues, like the New York Mets, just taking that spot, the top wild card spot in the NL. So it's going to be a really fun last few months in Major League Baseball.
Yeah, absolutely. Cannot wait for it.
Mets have been making some moves on the diamond. See if they'll make a move in terms of a acquisition on the deadline. That one's fouled back and scattered the spectators a bit. Sure where that one was going to go. Full count. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Okay. The starter, Colt Sparger, continues to work. 2 away now. And now Braden going.
Number 7, Braden going.
2-0 lead, and I'll tell you what, Sparger done a good job holding the damage to a minimum as time will be called as Jernigan was scampering over to second. And
I believe they called it a balk.
Yeah, they called a balk on the play as both runners will be awarded second and third. So Jernigan at third now, Ruiz at second with 2 outs. So 2 in scoring position for this Texas squad. Up right side and at the plate for a foul ball.
He can find a way to hold them here. This will give Beaufort County a good chance to get back into the ballgame.
I mean, you're talking about Colt Sparger. Certainly the pitch count is rising, so this is a big, important moment for him as well. But he is at it.
Pretty well. Back, it's still going back. And over the head of the center fielder, that's going to be a chance at extra base.
Throw to the plates. And out. After the wild pitch, Simmons. It's a tremendous job to fire it into the plate and get the out as Jernigan is retired at home plate to end the inning. So tremendous defensive work once again. This time it's Simmons, the catcher, and Texas is held to just that 1 run. We head to the bottom of the 4th, and still just a 2-0 ball game. Texas in the lead. You're watching the 2024 Dixie Junior Boys World Series on BCTV.
Thank you for watching the DBB World Series, brought to you by Bricks on Boundary Street in Beaufort. We serve our nation's heroes and their families and our community neighbors who we love and work hard for every day.
The Loco Media Network is the place to keep up with local sports news across the South Carolina Lowcountry and subscribe to all your favorite shows. From the Loco Sports Lowdown and Loco Pigskin Live to the Loco Hoops Report and USCB All Access. Plus new shows like Red's Barbershop, where NYC and Syracuse hoops legend Tony Red Bruin opens up his Rolodex and talks hoops with stars past and present, like Sam Perkins and Jay Billis. And Under the Bus, featuring hilarious banter on the biggest stories in sports from Hall of Fame sports writer Curry Kirkpatrick, former ESPN SportsCenter anchor Bob Stevens, and legendary Hilton Head Prep basketball coach Rich Basirico. Find them all on the Loco Media YouTube channel or at locosports.com. Go Loco!
Thank you for watching the DBB World Series, brought to you by Sunny Summers Cafe next to Publix on Robert Smalls Parkway in Beaufort.
A tight game here at Burton Wells Park in Beaufort, South Carolina. Livingston, Texas, and the host of the tournament, Beaufort County, South Carolina. 2-0 lead for Texas. A couple outstanding defensive game plays in this game have kept it close. Berger takes a strike inside corner. Has battled on the mound here today. Keep this a 2-0 ball game. 1-1. Breaks outside, 2-1 the count. Huge diving catch by Noah Sepulveda, and that play from Simmons on the wild pitch last inning. A couple of important third outs to minimize the damage. How about this? I'm seeing a J.J. McCarthy Vikings jersey in the crowd. Yeah. How about that? The rookie. I'm excited to see how he does with Minnesota this year. Coming off that national championship with Michigan. See how he does in the pros. Strike 3 called. Paints the corner there. Paxton Drake gets the strike out of Spurger. Second time he's fanned today. And now Russell Cooler. Now Cooler to the plate. Put on miss for strike 1. Bounces in the dirt. Got some outstanding plays defensively across the complex here. We just had one on field 1. You can hear a lot when you're up here in the press box. So we got 3 games going on at once. A lot of action. You're up here in the press box, you can watch 3 games at once. That's a lot of fun, especially with all the outstanding baseball going on. And some great defense there as well, alongside in this game. So we are seeing the best in this southeast area of the United States play baseball. It's a ton of fun.
Yeah, and the future of baseball,
Right.
you know, and it's so much fun to watch. You know, especially because you know this organization, this league is something I've been a part of for many years now, and I'm so happy to be back. And obviously not playing, but being able to cover all these games, and kind of go back to my childhood at this age and getting to see these boys play.
I mean, you were a part of this. You played in youth baseball. So, I mean, how have your experiences been similar or different to what you're seeing here throughout your youth baseball career?
I think the difference now is this sport is obviously growing, and it has grown so much since when I was doing this back in 2015, 2016, and it's grown, and these kids have only gotten more and more better for their age as the years go on. And this sport is definitely growing. Like, we call it America's pastime, but America's pastime is never going away. It will always be a part of this great country. And what makes this so special is I get to see players who I used to be at their age competing on one of the biggest levels they'll ever get to play on.
It's a ton of fun to see this game continue to evolve and see the kids of this generation take to it and become in love with it and enjoy the process of developing as a baseball player and these kinds of events that you live for, these state and World Series tournaments, which you work so hard to get to and play in. And this is the time where you just got to enjoy it and have fun, because it's hard to get here. It is not easy to get to this point at all. This is the pinnacle of your Dixie boys and Dixie youth baseball careers, playing in this World Series event. You get to go up against teams from across the southeast region of the United States, and just so awesome to get an opportunity like this to meet players from across the country and to compete against the best of the best. That's the opportunity that you earn when you earn a spot and win your state tournament. Get to this one, of course. That one is laced foul right side. Of course, this Beaufort County team automatically qualified because they are the host of this tournament. But for this Livingston, Texas team, they had to earn their way in. For this Beaufort County team, I mean, it's a great honor. I mean, what an opportunity that you have been gifted playing the tournament, and they have seized it. I know they're trailing, but they have put on an excellent effort here so far today.
Yeah, absolutely. Just because you're the host team does not mean you sit at the bottom when it comes to all of these teams that have come to play on your home turf. But they are really showing why they deserve to be in this tournament, even if they're the host team.
Ball bringing forward to second. They're in scoring position. Beaufort County would love to get on the board here. And a big cut and a miss for Wareham, and that is going to be strike three. 2 Ks in the inning for Paxton Drake. Now it's Rawls Moore to the box. It's the left side foul. Almost a catch by a fan. Rawls Moore, favorite baseball team, the Washington Nationals. He may not be playing in there anymore, but he's still a big Bryce Harper fan. Philadelphia. Down home there. That one is popped up left side. Stays in the infield and caught by Smith to retire the side. So Beaufort County once again strands a runner in scoring position here at second base. And we head to the fifth. It's a 2-0 Texas lead. You're watching the 2024 Dixie Junior Boys World Series on BCTV.
Don't have cable? No problem. You can now stream WHHI-TV on Roku, Fire TV, and on WHHITV.com. Just search WHHI-TV and download our app. It's that easy.
Tune in to watch WHHI-TV Daily Newscast, where we strive to bring you more news more often. We cover local headlines, weather, and sports every odd hour on the hour. Hear from your local government officials, shop owners, sports directors, healthcare providers, and many more. WHHI TV, your hyper-local news channel.
The Beaufort County Library serves and supports the community for learning, for leisure, for life. Our locations are gathering places that allow all residents free access to education, technology, and literacy development. Your library has many resources that are available to you. Summer readings and events, free Wi-Fi and public computers, access to meeting rooms and study rooms, plus multiple digital resources. Visit your local Beaufort County Library. Your library card is waiting for you.
And here we go, the top half of the fifth inning here from Burton Wells Park in Beaufort, South Carolina. Livingston, Texas 2, Beaufort County, South Carolina nothing. Valiant effort so far from most of this tournament. Getting going. 5-6 hitters due up here in the top of the fifth inning. And the left side, and they'll be able to make a play for this Beaufort County defense. Braden Goins will reach first base. Braxton Smith. It was a point. He'll take a called strike on the outside edge. Favorite movie is Little Rascals.
There's a throwback.
Solid choice, though, as pitcher goes down side the plate. It's all right. Bring in a coach check on Simmons, who made that tremendous play earlier last inning on that wild pitch. Be able to relay the ball back to the plate in time to get the last out of the inning. That kind of effort. Simmons is all right. And ready to get back to it here. There's a set to Renault. On. Nobody out here in the fifth. 2-0 Texas lead. Popped up left side. Racing towards it, the left fielder Mayer. Foul ball. There by County left fielder. Ranger up ahead 0-2. Kicks into Luger's home. Just missed another breaking ball high. Ball and 2 strikes with Goins at first. Texas got 1 in the first and 1 in the fourth. First one was an RBI hit by Smith, who's at the plate now, 1 for 2 with a walk, or rather a single and a strikeout. So that one misses outside. All games so far. County trying to hang in there. Really erratic control right there from Sparger. Count goes to 3-2. Carter deals. That's all four. Smith works back to get the walk. And there's 2 on with nobody out. Here, Kate Randolph. Kate Randolph, the batter. At the ball 1. The pro athlete, Justin Jefferson from the Minnesota Vikings. No one's taken on. A big 4-year contract extension. Did Jefferson $140 million? I could debate that he's the best receiver in the game right now. New quarterback J.J. McCarthy ready to work with him. Big cut and miss there by Randolph. Favorite food is fried chicken.
Can't go wrong with fried chicken.
Cannot. 2-1. 5.
Beaufort County pitcher has reached 90 pitches.
Colt Sparger up to the 90 pitch count. So you would expect to see a pitching change soon here. Popped up back out of play. They've ridden him, and he's done a tremendous job.
I mean, being able to hold this Livingston, Texas team to 2 runs throughout this entire game. I mean, almost, 5 1/3 innings at this point.
3-2. First time. Umpire will deliver baseball back to Sparger. Tremendous crowd here to watch the action here today. Birdwells Park in Beaufort, South Carolina. And the payoff to the plates. He spoils it. Hands off. Will stay alive. Michael Murphy on deck for Texas. So another 3-2 on the way from Sparger. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. Colt Sparger continuing to working hard, but that will be the last action that he sees here today as he has reached that pitch count. Beaufort County will make a change, but what a tremendous job as he gets a well-deserved standing ovation from the Beaufort County fans.
What a great job by Colt Sparger. 93. And now the bullpen work begins for Beaufort County. Let's see if they can keep it where it is right now and try to get back into this ball game.
More work to be done. Still just a 2-0 game. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching the 2024 Dixie Junior Boys World Series on BCTV.
The Beaufort County Library offers 2 bookmobiles that serve all residents of Beaufort County. With nearly all of the services customers expect from a branch library, you can sign up for or renew library cards, check out and return books, and request books from the online library catalog. On board our fully handicap accessible 26-foot bookmobiles, you'll find a wide variety of materials, including books for children, teens, adults, bestsellers, and large print. Visit our website for schedules and more information.
Serene, calm, peaceful. That is the field before the lines and bases are put down. The grounds crew performs the same ritual for every game on every field, laying chalk lines, putting down bases, mowing the outfield. It's as timeless as the game itself, And it's all in anticipation of 2 words: play ball.
At Beaufort County Parks and Recreation, we're renewing our commitment to our community through respect, integrity, and a standard of excellence. Whether you want to grow your family through fun and affordable sports, exercise, activities, or swimming, we'll show you and your family courtesy, compassion, and dignity every step of the way. Come rise with us for the fun of it.
What's going on, everybody? I hope you're enjoying the game as much as I am. My name is Livingston, founder of Beaufort, and we're looking for sponsors for our live streams. We're going to be broadcasting Beaufort High sports all year long. So you name it: football, volleyball, basketball, softball, baseball, all right here on Beaufort's Own. And we're looking for sponsors. So send us an email at info@Beaufort'sOwn.com.
Michael. Oh, Sepulveda will take over on the mound. Center fielder coming in to pitch, and more changes defensively. Shipshack is to center field, and Fritz Berger to first base. Prior to the shortstop, he'll throw to first, and everybody is going to be safe. A run will come across for Texas, and they extend their lead to 3-0. Just a little on the glove there. Sparger, who just came in. That's hard when you have a guy coming in after pitching 90 plus, having to come right back in and have to make a play at first base.
Yeah.
But give credit to Texas for putting the ball in play. Tough play either way, even if the throw and the catch were executed perfectly. There's a third run on the board here in the 5th inning for Livingston, Texas. And here comes the dangerous Luke Field, who so far is 2 for 2 with a pair of doubles. He has looked great at the plate so far. Both of them have been to right center field. That gap. See if he does it again for a third time. Taking down low. Sepulveda to the web gem in center, moving to the mound. 3-0 ball game here in the 5th. 1. Folks right side, just foul. Third and Murphy at first. Luke Field, the DH, looking a hot bat so far in game 1 of this tournament for this Texas squad. Sepulveda with the 1-2 delivery to the plate. A ball to shortstop. Fields will fire over the first. It's going to be too late. It's going to be an infield hit. As Luke Field now is 3 for 3 and add an RBI to his total. Make it a 4-0 ball game.
Now batting number 21, Paxton Drake.
Paxton Drake. Stop by the catcher Simmons on the offering from Sepulveda. 2 runs in here in the 5th. Well, just 1 out. Taken low. Favorite movie is Dumb and Dumber. He cut and miss, and favorite professional athlete is Pat Mahomes, who almost was a baseball player himself.
Yes.
I think he chose correctly to pursue the career of football. 2-1. Lined into center field. That's a base hit. They will stay where they are. Bases will be loaded. The top of the lineup as Drake will have his second base hit of the day.
By the way, I do think Justin Jarrett would agree with you on the Patrick Mahomes thing of him choosing football over baseball.
Big Kansas City Chiefs fan. Chiefs will look to run it back yet again here in 2024. I think they got a real shot here. Never going to be easy when the target is on your back. But Kansas City has shown, even when it seems like they were fading late in the regular season last year, they turned it on in the playoffs and built together. Could be one of the best dynasties in the league. They're looking for their third consecutive Super Bowl title coming up this year. Strike called to Jernigan. Watching Rasheed Rice. He's one young player on wide receiver. A couple of others. So, Rasheed Rice has been in some big trouble recently. That one is into center field. That will score another run. Jernigan delivers.
And Livingston now starting to open up this.
Yeah. Yep. Now Jax Ruiz. Popped up. Fouled off.
Could be two. Turn those thirds one. Long throw to first. Second going to be well on.
Nothing in one.
Now batting number 7, 10, Parker.
I pop up right side. That's a foul ball. Nothing in two.
It's out of the way. We're striking. Oh,
and gold. Right three. Okay, Jax Ruiz goes down. Now
Young fielder Jake Young.
Well, they're doing a good job of picking up some important outs right there as he gets the K of Ruiz, and now it'll be Young.
Ground ball to short. This could be two. The second one, relay up first. None of these blocks.
That is outside, wild pitch, and they are going to not get the out there. Almost another opportunity that they succeeded on. We'll be safe at the plates in field. Makes it 6-0. It's taken up high. Been there for a called strike. The second and third. And is put on and missed. Good battling here from Noah Sepulveda. Trying to get the final out here this fifth inning.
Yeah.
Popped back out of play. And almost a catch made by a fan right there on the grass. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That is downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here to Jake Young. Hit deep to left field. That's going to get into the gap. 2 runs will come around to score. Young into second with a stand-up double, and the offense has started to line up here for Texas. 2-run double by Jake Young. Makes it now 8-0.
Brady, go.
Okay, now Braden going to play off the inning. Will come back to the plate here in the 5th.
You get 2 more runs.
6 runs only.
The Beaufort County. Okay.
Here in this inning. Rumble back to first. Taking it himself will be Sparger for the final out, but not before. A 6 spot here in the top of the 5th for Texas. And after 4.5, they lead it 8-0. You're watching the 2024 Dixie Junior Boys World Series on BCTV.
World Series on Beaufort County Television. Watch your local government and community in action on Beaufort County Television. Thank you for watching the DB Baseball World Series, brought to you by Beaufort's own media, the ultimate in Beaufort County Schools live game coverage. Thank you for watching the DB Baseball World Series, brought to you by Local's Restaurant, Convenience, and Specialty Store on Possum Hill Road in Beaufort. Thank you for watching the DB Baseball World Series, brought to you by visitbeaufort.com. Live, work, and play in beautiful Beaufort, South Carolina.
Emergency vehicles are everywhere. Do you know what to do when you hear their
And we head to the last half of the 5th inning here at Wells Park in Beaufort, South Carolina, for the 2024 Dixie Junior Boys World Series. And a big 6 spot for this Livingston, Texas squad. That's blown it open. It's now an 8-0 ball game. As the hosts get back to the batter's box. The hitter Stephen Mater. Shows bunt, lays one down left side. A foul ball. Well, we've seen the potential of what this Texas offense could do, and now we kind of saw the effects of that in this fifth inning as they put 6 across the plate.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think, we have a lot of hope in this Beaufort County team. We think they're a really strong team. But this Livingston, Texas team shows why they are among some of the best in this Junior World Series.
Got here for a reason and showing why with some prolific offensive success. Paxton Drake back on the mound and misses one moment away. Two and one. Up high. 3 balls and strikes. That will find its way right on the outside corner. Right with a 3-2 coming to Stephen Mater, the number 9 hitter. And swung on and missed for strike 3. Drake has done an excellent job coming in and providing some tremendous stuff on the mound.
Now batting number 17, Zach Shipchat.
Now Zach Shipchat. County was able to get a couple runners on early in this ball game, a couple in scoring position, but have not been able to bring any home so far. Compared to Ryder Sorensen and Paxton Drake stepping in here on the mound after that. Good check. On to the right field. It'll be base hits for the Beaufort County leadoff hitter. What's up, big dog? In fact, has reached each of his 3 appearances to play.
Now batting number 5.
Tremendous offense at the top of his lineup so far today. Now Marion Simmons. So far today. Copper uses inside.
One out.
4 strikeouts since coming in for Paxton Drake, who entered the game in the 3rd inning.
Now adding number 1, David.
The sun back out today after a lot of rain coming through the evening on Friday night. 2-0 for a tall strike on the outside edge. Strikes 2-1. Hit high and deep to left field, and that's going to get into the gap. Speeding towards third is Shipshack, and he will stop there. And Beaufort County business here in the 5th inning with 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Rocking him a double from Simmons.
This is the response you want to see from Beaufort County after giving up quite a few runs the last half inning, I should say. And now looking to at least score 2 runs here with only 1 out.
Number 27, Ashton Smith. Number 6, Jackson Martin.
Yeah, well, this guy also spent big outdoors. His hobbies are fishing and hunting. And when he grows up, he wants to be a forester.
Nice. That's something you don't hear every day.
The middle, and that's going to be a base hit. One run is in, and here comes a second. It's the pinch runner further, and he will be safe. It's a 2 RBI base knock. Beaufort County on the scoreboard.
That's what you want to see from Beaufort County, fighting their way back into this ball game. Now only down 6 runs, and they still got quite a few outs to make this into a ball game.
No one, stick holding on.
Here's Sepulveda, number 2. Trying to get his back going. Fires out in the center. Thankfully for him, the run will not advance. Ashton Smith stayed second. RBI, base hit. Second on the ball. Wow, 2 runs for Beaufort County in their home tournament. Hit foul off the backstop. Rounds out. Look at his at-bat still marked today. Oh, it's strike. It's the inside corner. Makes him 2. Slice right side. That will foul. Youngsters will face the grab. On the grass. Great to have all the kids, young kids here that already take this in and see what they can do in the coming years. Generations coming together and be part of this. We've seen junior boys series tournaments. All the fans travel from across the country to come here. I truly don't know. Popped up right to the second baseman. Next up, over the inside. This is the Colts Country. That's that ball. Striking a little further zone. Back in there. You've got on the scoreboard here in the bottom half of the 5th. 8-2 lead. Texas. Stuff on the second effort. On the shortstop. And throw. He's in time to get closer. Recovery there by Smith. To get the final out. Getting doesn't 5. Dixie Junior Boys, the World Series here on BCTV and 2 Division Texas.
Pull over and put your blinkers on. Move safely to the side of the road and let them pass. If you aren't able to pull over, please slow down. Pay attention to traffic and try not to rubberneck. Keep all your attention on the traffic around you. More people are on the roads driving to work, school, or the beach, and just living their lives. Our first responders, fire, police, and EMS save lives every day. We need to help them do their jobs safely, and at the end of the day, we'll all go home to our families.
Thank you for watching the DB Baseball World Series, brought to you by Loco Sports, your #1 online source for sports news in the South Carolina Lowcountry.
Looking for a great career opportunity? Beaufort County, South Carolina has several job openings in areas that will match your skill set. We're looking for emergency medical professionals, detention center officers, stormwater and ground crews, aircraft mechanics, alcohol and drug specialists, medical professionals, IT specialists, library assistants, bus drivers, and much more. Beaufort County offers competitive salaries, best-in-class benefits, and a positive work environment. Apply today at BeaufortCountySC.gov.
Thank you for watching the DB Baseball World Series, brought to you by Beaufort County, South Carolina Parks and Recreation. Come rise with us. Thank you for watching the DB Baseball World Series, brought to you by WHHI Television. WHHI News, the #1 news leader in Beaufort, Hampton, and Jasper counties in South Carolina.
The beautiful Beaufort County Passive Parks are your natural outdoor getaway. Our accessible, nature-based outdoor recreation is perfect for hiking, biking, enjoying wildlife, nature studies, family picnics, relaxing, and more. Experience the feels and sounds of nature at the Beaufort County Passive Parks. Visit our website for park locations and more information.
Thank you for watching, and congratulations to the teams that made it to the 2024 DBB World Series. We hope you are enjoying beautiful Beaufort County, South Carolina.
And welcome back to the Dixie Boys Junior Boys World Series. And the Junior Boys World Series is brought to you by Substation 2. The Substation 2 on Trask Parkway in Beaufort. Beaufort's favorite subs. It's how we make it. And Sunny Summers Cafe next to Publix on Robert Smalls Parkway in Beaufort. Come see us for breakfast and lunch. And of course, DB Baseball. DB Baseball offering youth baseball for over 65 years. And Beaufort County gets 2 runs back, but it's still an 8-2 ball game for Livingston, Texas, and that is a base hit into the outfield, and a good start for Livingston, Texas here in the top of the 6th, Wes.
It's up play there from where I'm over in second to eat them up on the ground. And then I'm talking about Randolph. Yeah, we got trying to keep their feet on the gas. Off bounce left side just goes foul. But in the Beaufort County, and years ago, probably advancing to second base. I rained off because you walked twice. Two runner in motion, throws over the third. For Columbus County. That's the wheels on the base pass. Third. Two strikes. I was lined in the right field base hit that we usually score the runner from third and Smith. He'll get away from the first baseman, and now in the second and tracked Randolph. And skip one right back. Michael Murphy.
Now batting number 77, Michael.
Okay.
Joey, I'm doing it.
Wants to be a pro fisherman.
All right.
Yeah, he just can't show a lot of pro fishing tournaments back in the day.
Yeah, they still kind of do to this day. You can definitely go find it on TV and watch it. It's actually quite relaxing and quite fun to watch it. It's very intriguing. At least for me it is, because I love fishing. I think we need to spend a day with that kid. Go do some fishing out on the Broad River.
Oh yeah. It's downstairs, so he doesn't go fishing there, but he does try and walk.
And now Beaufort County's in a little bit of trouble here with a runner in scoring position and a runner on first base, and still no outs.
Now batting number 14.
Right out field, there's doubles and a single. Designated hitter is like a long bat. If you get by the lineup, you can motion around balls not to hit third base. Spare hand throws as well offline. That's going to score one run in Randolph. We'll move to second and third. That base hit for field. That's not like a make regardless of field.
Now batting number 21, Paxton Drake.
Master ball game. On 4. Hattiesburg was
And the 2-year score out there.
on 3.
Big swing into this. Drake. Third and field at second. It's the right side, but foul. $2.
Now, as both teams complete the presentation of today's home run ball. Teams, please line up on your foul line. Both teams, please line up on your foul line. All travel.
Take it outside.
Thank you.
Next game.
And that is outside. Mississippi County Fair.
Joey Sibley.
Well, the field beside us.
Ball to number 11.
The home run ball presentation.
Congratulations, DJ. First home run.
They keep saying that was the first home run of this tournament. I believe both tournaments.
Yes, sir. Yeah, first home run of the tournament. Both tournaments, like you said. We've had a couple close ones, but the first one goes over on field 3. So congratulations to that young kid.
Tripper.
Not announcing anybody else is going to
Okay. Dog walk today. It's not like Thursday, but nobody out here in the 6A. They go out. Go back to the top of the order. Turn again.
Now batting number 4, James Jernigan.
6-5 the fifth. This was a tight game. It was 2-0 after 4, but the offense has turned on these last 3 innings for Texas. Straight call in 5 quarter. Journey game.
We're doing in and out. I feel bad, we've already started.
Favorite song is Shine Bright Like a Diamond.
Love some of these music choices by these kids. They are absolutely amazing. You know, speaking of music, we had a kid in the previous game, I believe for Tennessee, and his name was Luke Harper, and me and Bracken talked about it. That name sounds a little bit familiar if you know the WWE world well enough. A former WWE wrestler unfortunately passed away a few years ago, but the name of Luke Harper was part of the Bray Wyatt family in WWE. And I mentioned how cool would it be if his walk-up song was the Wyatt family theme song as you walk in for WWE.
Wild pitch. We'll bring another run in for Texas.
I didn't even know. Sorry about that, guys. Wes's microphone fell off, but I think we're getting it back on right now. But we'll continue with the broadcast. None of us had a clue that his microphone fell off, so we are currently working on it here as we continue here in the 6th inning. 1-1 count. The pitch is low and away for ball 2. And Beaufort County needs to find a way to get out of this jam they have here with a runner in scoring position just 90 feet from home plate.
That was fouled to right up play. This is cool. Jax Ruiz, the batter right now, his favorite pro athlete is a former University of South Carolina standout, Deebo Samuel.
There we go. I like that. Deebo Samuel, one heck of a player for the San Francisco 49ers. He was a lot of fun to watch while he was at South Carolina.
Yep. That's a foul ball. The umpire notices it right away and makes the call.
I may be a Clemson Tiger fan, but even I can admit that Deebo Samuel was one of the most.
You respect sometimes of your rivals, and
yeah,
Deebo Samuel was so fun to watch, and he still is with the San Francisco 49ers.
And I look forward to seeing him have a great year.
Another wild pitch will bring in another run, as it will be Cernsey crossing the plate for the 5th run of the inning, and it's now 13-2. Which means we could get a potential run rule situation here with a run margin here in this 6th inning. That's outside, and ball 4. John.
Right here. We can sign your name. Chase Miller, James Collins, and Garrett White.
1 out in the inning. There's a meeting on the mound with Jackson. Yeah.
That will be. That looks like it'll be.
Yeah, it looks like Carter's done. That will be it for him, and we'll have a change on the mound. We'll tell you about it after this short break here. Watching the 2024 Dixie Junior Boys World Series on BCTV.
Thank you for watching the DBB World Series, brought to you by Bricks on Boundary Street in Beaufort. We serve our nation's heroes and their families and our community neighbors who we love and work hard for every day.
The Loco Media Network is the place to keep up with local sports news across the South Carolina Lowcountry and subscribe to all your favorite shows. From the Loco Sports Lowdown at Loco Pigskin Live to the Loco Hoops Report at USCB All Access. Plus new shows like Red's Barbershop, where NYC and Syracuse hoops legend Tony Red Bruin opens up his Rolodex and talks hoops with stars past and present like Sam Perkins and Jay Billis. And Under the Bus, featuring hilarious banter on the biggest stories in sports from Hall of Fame sports writer Curry Kirkpatrick, former ESPN SportsCenter anchor Bob Stevens, and legendary Hilton Head Prep basketball coach Rich Basirico. Find them all on the Loco Media YouTube channel or at locosports.com. Go Loco!
Thank you for watching the DBB World Series, brought to you by Sunny Summers Cafe next to Publix on Robert Smalls Parkway in Beaufort.
Don't.
Okay, we're back here from Burton Wells Park in Beaufort, South Carolina. A new pitcher coming in for Beaufort County will be Hogan Wareham. He promptly checks the runner first, almost gets it out right away. Back safely is Ruiz. Here is the sixth. It's a 13-2 lead for Livingston, Texas, flexing their muscles on offense. These last 2 innings, they've gotten 6 in the 5th inning and 5 more here in the 6th.
And obviously, we talked about it during the break. That 10-runner rule will come into effect if Beaufort County can't score the next half inning. And if they cannot score, the game will be over in the end of the 6th.
The Wareham delivers to the plate inside here to Jake Young. Was making the play over there at first. 2 strikeouts, a ground out. Picked up 2 RBIs back in the 5th. They're trying to find a strike zone here for this Beaufort County squad. The hosts of the tournament, both on the Dixie boys and the junior boys levels, are actually qualifying for the tournament. Sky high pop up in right side to foul territory. Big catch. No way. Or Brayton Goings. Starts him off a called strike on the outside part. 0-1 to Brayton Goings.
Boy, we're having a lot of fun here in this tournament. Not just me, but all the crews, broadcasting crews.
And a pop up that will drop into right field for a base hit. And he will advance to second on the throw.
Where's your brother?
And now you got runners in scoring position at both second and third. But as I was saying, boy, we are having so much fun here at Burton Wells Park. And not just me and you, but all the crews that we have going on in all three fields, including our WHHI crew of
Marcus Walsh,
Libby. Yeah, and then, our field 3 with Javon Livingston.
Yeah, like I said, an all-star cast of local broadcasters here.
And, of course, we got the legendary announcer,
Guy Malul.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And how great is it? It's been a while since I've seen him. I remember.
Man, I just remember all the years at Hilton Head High and Hilton Head Christian Academy announcing a whole bunch of sports. That will do it here for the top half of the 6th. It is a 13-2 lead, and Beaufort County will need 2 runs to keep this going to the 7th. After this, you're watching the 2024 Dixie Junior Boys World Series on BCTV.
Don't have cable? No problem. You can now stream WHHI TV on Roku, Fire TV, and on WHHITV.com. Just search WHHI TV and download our app. It's that easy.
Tune in to watch WHHI TV Daily Newscast, where we strive to bring you more news more often. We cover local headlines, weather, and sports every odd hour on the hour. Hear from your local government officials, shop owners, sports directors, healthcare providers, and many more. WHHI TV, your hyper-local news channel.
The Beaufort County Library serves and supports the community for learning, for leisure, for life. Our locations are gathering places that allow all residents free access to education, technology, and literacy development. Your library has many resources that are available to you. Summer readings and events, free Wi-Fi and public computers, access to meeting rooms and study rooms, plus multiple digital resources. Visit your local Beaufort County Library. Your library card is waiting for you. The Beaufort County Library offers 2 bookmobiles that serve all residents of Beaufort County. With nearly all of the services customers expect from a branch library, you can sign up for or renew library cards, check out and return books, and request books from the online library catalog. On board our fully handicap accessible 26-foot bookmobiles, you'll find a wide variety of materials, including books for children, teens, adults, bestsellers, and large print. Visit our website for schedules and more information.
Number 4. And here we go at the bottom of the 6th inning. It's a 13-2 lead for Livingston, Texas over Beaufort County. So Beaufort will need to score at least 2 to extend the game, or else it'll be over. Drake looking to close this off. He has been tremendous coming in relief from Ryder Surency. First off, is a swing and a miss by the pinch hitter, Sam Knowles. Taken outside. Ball 1 strike. Six runs in the 5th and 5 in the 6th. For this Livingston offense that has exploded the last 2 innings. 2 counts. Four strikeouts in the ball game for Paxton Drake. Tremendous. 1-2. And that is strike 3 as he picks up number 5. And fans the pinch hitter Knowles. Round number 1.
Man, it was a real close game early, and we thought it would stay that way. And then, when Spurgeon left the mound and the bullpen came into work, it just wasn't the same for them. Yeah.
Happens sometimes. Logan Wareham came in to pitch. 6 spots in the batter's box. 4 games coming up for you after this one. Carolina against Virginia, it looks like. Following the conclusion of this ball game, so a lot more action to come here this evening on BCTV here at the Dixie Junior Boys World Series. Baseball all day, baseball all night. Gotta love it. So I'm gonna miss. By Weir. I love it. I love all this baseball. It's a ton of fun. I'm having a blast here on this action. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. 2 Ks in a row now, 6 total. As Paxton Drake finishing strong here in the 6th. 1 out away from wrapping this one up.
I applaud Beaufort County for trying to hang into this game as best as they can.
Tremendous effort from this host squad, and still not done yet. We'll have another game to play tomorrow. Nice break on that delivery.
But on the other hand, this Livingston team is looking really strong in their first game in this tournament.
And to think that we could have seen even more from them, I don't think they may have played their best baseball yet, which is scary to see. I think this looks like, obviously, you take it with a grain of salt. You only see them play one game, but looks like a team that could make some noise.
Yeah, absolutely.
Up 2, he's a strike away. Great kicks and fires. Chopper, that's going to stay a fair ball. The throw to first is going to be in time, and the ball game is over. 1-2-3 frame from Drake to finish it off, and it's a tourney opening win for Livingston, Texas, as they defeat the hosts, Beaufort County, 13-2.
Great start to the game. Kind of got away from Beaufort County in the end there. Congrats to Livingston, Texas for getting their first win here in this tournament. Really strong looking team, really good looking team. And I can't wait to see as this team continues on in the tournament. But I also am excited to see what Beaufort County can learn from this as they head into their next game.
Still another game to play. You'd love to find an opportunity to pick up a win here, or maybe more. You never know what can happen when you get in the win column and get that momentum built in. So great effort by our host, Beaufort County, and look forward to see what they do tomorrow. But this Livingston, Texas team looking strong here in this tournament so far. Luke Field with a big day, 4 for 4 at the plate, 2 doubles, pair of singles as well. A lot of the lineup really producing. Drake not only on the mound, but also at the plate. And a lot of ways this team can hurt you going forward. So keep an eye on this Livingston squad going forward. They will stay in the winners bracket. County will have to face elimination tomorrow here at this Dixie Junior Boys World Series tournament. Here, final score once again from Burton Wells Park here in Beaufort, South Carolina. It's Livingston, Texas 13, Beaufort County 2 for Max Rogers and Wes Kerr. Thanks for joining us here. We'll be back for some more action shortly from Field 2 here in Beaufort.